It's gonna be cruel and quick. It's gonna be like 1-2, 1-2, boom, and you out.
Ever since Munguia versus Canelo has been announced, I think it's been like 2 weeks since it's been announced, more people are focused on the fact Canelo is not fighting Benavidez instead of the actual fight between Munguia versus Canelo. And today I just want to discuss my preview for Canelo versus Munguia because regardless of how you feel, like myself, I do think Benavidez is being Canelo is ducking Benavidez, but today we still need to cover this fight because I think Munguia versus Canelo will still be a fun fight. I think it'll be one-sided, but we still need to talk about it. So Cinco de Mayo weekend, Canelo versus Munguia, 168 pounds. I don't think it's going to be very competitive at all. I have never really rated Munguia. Okay, so you look at the pros and cons of Munguia. His pros are really good, but his cons are very bad. His pros are his stamina. He has like his stamina goes insane. His stamina and speed mostly. He just does not stop throwing combinations the entire time, puts so much pressure on an opponent. And I'd say his stamina and his speed. He has a really good chin too, but I think it's going to crack in this fight. So I'd say his stamina, his chin, and his speed are like his three big pros. I'd say his big cons are obviously his defense. And, when he fought Ryder, I think that fight was kind of suspicious because Ryder literally went down when a punch barely touched his forehead. So I'm not going to get into that, but Munguia's power is kind of questionable, 168. He definitely can't hurt Canelo because Canelo has a chin made of vibranium, but he showed some power recently, but I don't think Munguia hits that hard at 168, especially against Canelo. It's not going to make a difference, and he gets hit so much. I was one of the few people who actually picked an old faded Derevyanchenko to beat Munguia, and he almost did. Look at what happened. Except, if Munguia didn't score that last round knockdown with the body shot, then Derevyanchenko should have got the nod. But yeah, poor Derevyanchenko. Never got a good win in his career. Always lost the close fights. But I think it was impressive how Munguia came back to land that body shot in the 12th round and come back in that fight. But if an old Derevyanchenko in round 5, he was getting hit nonstop by Derevyanchenko, and if an old faded Derevyanchenko can hurt you and land that many punches on you, what do you think Canelo's going to do to you? So Canelo has not looked that amazing in his last, I want to say it's been 4 fights. So you have Charlo. He just fought Jermell Charlo. He fought Ryder. He fought, was it Golovkin before that? Yeah, and then Golovkin, and then Bivol, and then Caleb Plant. He looked good against Caleb Plant, I'd say, actually. So in his last 4, mostly, he kind of looked not too good. And obviously he's declining because this dude started his career when he was his pro career when he was 15. He fought Mayweather when he was 23 years old. He's been in the spotlight and been in the big fights for 20 years at this point. Dude, think about that. That's crazy. So he is declining, obviously, and Munguia is probably in the best shape he'll ever be in, the best time of his life due to his athleticism, and that's the way he fights. Canelo's obviously fading, but I do not think Munguia will beat Canelo. There's just no chance. He can't hurt him. Munguia has never fought a puncher like Canelo. I wouldn't say Canelo's a devastating puncher, but he's definitely the hardest puncher that Munguia has fought, and when Munguia gets hit with the punches, not going to be a good reaction. And I think the body shots from Canelo are going to hurt Munguia. I do think it's going to be interesting to see how Canelo puts up with the pace of Munguia, though, because Munguia will tire him out, I think, with the, dude, look at his fights. Look against Rosado, mostly. And I think I was surprised when I saw the Rosado fight because I thought Rosado, because he just beat Beck the Bully, I thought Rosado could do good against Munguia, but that's a horrible style matchup for Rosado because Rosado takes his time and Munguia just goes full 100%, just does not stop coming, and he destroyed Rosado. So I think it's going to be interesting to see how Canelo deals with the pace. I will say I think it's going to be a mid-round knockout for Canelo, but I'll do the prediction the week of the fight, my exact prediction. But, it's going to be a fun fight. Regardless of what you think about the Benavidez-Canelo situation, this will be a fun fight. And maybe we'll see Benavidez in September. Maybe, I'm not sure. Canelo said he wanted $200 million to fight Benavidez. So, I don't know what to think about that. But you know, Munguia Canelo is going to be a good fight. I'm looking forward to it. What do you guys think? Who do you think is going to win? Before I end this video, I just want to say be sure to subscribe. We're on the road to 10K before June 1st, which is, I'm considering, the summertime. Be sure to subscribe. I'm trying to fight on Misfits Boxing, so we need as much, you know, attention as possible. My Twitter's Jack Talks Boxing, Instagram Jack_Alter_. And yeah, that's it. Munguia Canelo is going to be fire. Peace.